And we are live, hopefully. Now I just gotta check that I can hear myself. Or if the mic is creating a horrible noise like it was last time. That would be bad. Okay, something's wrong with the resolution. No taskbar's in the way. Yep, I think that's good if I can actually control. There's some significant delay going on. Is that with... Okay. That's just the consequence of being in windowed mode, apparently. Hello. Hello. Okay, cool. So I can hear myself, that's nice. But there's no text on the screen, which would I like to have. Okay, looks like no text on the screen. I'm just gonna have to use my phone again. Great, okay. Well, that was a little bit of wasted time with this software. Let me set my settings up so I don't bail out. Hang on. Display brightness and turn auto lock off. And we're in business. This is streaming on a budget here, apparently. Although not entirely on a budget, we are using a fairly decent thing. Yes, iPhone. Okay, yep. How am I doing? I'm doing good. How are you? Actually, no. I'm actually kind of pissed off because originally I intended to stream this on an older version of Shadowplay, but not Facebook, Google wouldn't let me log in because they're assholes. Hello, I want to die, how you doing? And I also had this little application for you to have on your screen where the chat would come up from the YouTube, but that's not happening. For some reason it's decided to piss off and not show up. It might actually be incompatible with Shadowplay, so there we go. Oh well. Okay, that's a funny copy pasta. Alright, so for the people watching this back in YouTube, which this live stream will definitely go if it doesn't crash halfway through, I've got the Furious ASVL, and this is in place for the rifle. And I've got the Glock for a pistol. It's a Glock 20 with a Captain Noob little modification on it. Got the Rhino 2 as our heavy weapon from Ratchet & Clank 2, and that'll tear up just about anything. Just don't look at the textures too long, it'll make your eyes bleed. And we've got the sniper rifle here from Fallout New Vegas, which is good. And we've got Stabby Knife from Nuke World DLC because people wanted it back, and here it is. And finally we've got the M1014, so should be a good lineup of weapons here, and we should get going as soon as people start joining up. But first of all, let's just tweak the sounds a little bit so any dialogue can be heard and any music can be heard. Maybe it's a little bit too loud. Let's tone that down a little bit. Alrighty, let's go and find out where... Wait, I think I killed this super mutant before. Yep, that's him over there. Oh well. Alrighty, let's go and find... And that's on my thing again. And good. First quest we've got here is Initiation, and that'll take us to the BOG bunker, or the bog bunker apparently, so that's fun.
Hey, at least it's honest work.
God, caravan people. They're annoying. Okay, so I'm wandering around aimlessly I should say here, so I should probably get started. Why not? So our first objective is to go to this place. Okay, looks unassuming, nothing much. It's pretty close by, all things considered. So we'll go ahead and jump down there. Well, the little chat app's working, but it's not showing up on screen. So this must have gone into full screen mode again, which I didn't select. So I think I'll put this thing away. Go for a sniper rifle, I think. And that will do nicely indeed. Alright, just one more thing before we get started actually. Apologies to anyone who tries to say hello to me because I haven't got YouTube open at the moment, so sorry about that. And I can't reply to you very quickly because the replies are going to be a little bit out of time because I did have a chat app going and it doesn't work. Alright, so we're almost out here now. Hello, my hentai girl. How you going? And I feel dirty just saying that. And Antonov, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. We are playing Outcast and Remnants here, and our first little quest objective is to go to the BOG bunker. Yes, and this is a sniper rifle from New Vegas, so, you know, that's cool. The damage on this thing is a little bit inflated because when I first got this out and modified it to its best, it only did about, what, 230 damage, so I've gone ahead and went in Creation Kit and just buffed its base damage by like a couple of hundred, so it's actually usable, because, you know, it's not worth using a weapon that's less powerful than your standard Gauss rifle, but what do you do? So it looks like we're in a BOG bunker, a bug bunker, which sounds kind of bad. We'll jump in and see what happens. Now, I haven't played through this beforehand like I did the other one because I wanted to look out if there was any adult content that would get in the way, and luckily I don't think this one is centering around clubbing or drinking or having sex or anything, so hopefully there should be none of that. That should just be blowing up dudes in Enclave power armor. Alrighty, looks like we've come up against our first NPC here, so let's have a chat to him and see what he says.
Hey there. Something I can help you with?
What's the story with this place?
Well, for starters, my name's Chuck Finley. Part of a group of outcasts from the Brotherhood of Steel. We're from the DC area. We call ourselves the Brotherhood of Gold, and this bunker is our home in the common.
That explains BOG. That's a terrible acronym for it, though, mate. Let's see, you're in charge.
You're in charge?
Me? Oh, hell no. I might be the oldest, but no one's actually really in charge. You know, we came from a strict hierarchy with the Brotherhood of Steel, and we all saw how great that turned out. The chain of command was so inefficient it would get us all killed if we tried that bullshit here. You see, according to traditional Brotherhood rules, everything has to run through proper channels. Theoretically, if an elder is taking a dump and runs out of toilet paper, well, then there's a scribe in the stall next to him. The elder isn't technically allowed to ask the scribe directly for the toilet paper. Oh, no. He's got to run the request through several levels of command just to wipe his own ass. It's a goddamn ridiculous example, but you get the point. We're a small enough group and we don't need a formal hierarchy fucking us up. If someone has a mission, they recruit a team from within our ranks, and then they become leader for that mission. For internal disputes over stuff like who took so-and-so's yogurt from the fridge, well, a neutral arbitrator
Wasteland yogurt.
typically settles those little bullshit scenarios.
Why did you leave the Brotherhood in the first place?
It's complicated, but the short version is the Brotherhood of Steel started out on the West Coast, shortly after the Great War. Its original mission was to hoard
I like it when mod developers use what scraps of dialogue they can and they end up trying to fit them in, like forcing two jigsaws together that don't quite fit. But that is a pretty good explanation. This guy is a pretty good voice actor to what I've come to expect from this.
To be a good neighbor and help out the local community, which eventually didn't sit well with most of the other Brotherhood. You see, we were involved in a massive project to provide clean drinking water to the DC wasteland.
Hey, here's some Fallout 3 references for you.
Over time, more and more of the members of the East Coast Brotherhood chapter began to view assisting the DC community as a waste of our resources.
True.
Then Owen Lyons died.
Rip.
Let's just say shit got interesting after that. A few years passed and there was a power struggle when ultimately our choices were to follow the 16-year-old mini Hitler who
No, not one of these people.
leave for greener pastures. Most people
Oh, fucking hell, they've dropped the Hitler bomb already.
we headed northeast to the
Fuck.
living
I'm not sure if I want to go through with this. Okay, whatever, let's just get this over with.
What are you guys doing out here?
We're on a bit of a crusade.
The voice? Let me see. I mean, it's almost up as high as it goes. Actually, no, what I'll do is I'll turn the master volume up.
The cause of
Whoops. I actually alt-tabbed out. Hey, I think this is music too that's not in the...
You know, in a world full of criminals.
Yeah,
who
how's that?
operate above any law. Now listen, sorry about that. Our entertainment options here are kind of limited. We end up watching a lot of Knight Rider reruns. But to answer your question, you could say we're like the Brotherhood of Steel, but without the whole, you know, Nazi vibe. We generally believe that all sentient humanoids have a right to exist.
Okay, I've made up my mind. Now I'm joining the Enclave on Remnants because fuck these guys. Whoops.
Come to think of it, most super mutants too.
I didn't mean to say fuck these guys at the same time as that dude.
We mostly do mercenary work to pay the bills.
This guy's a
Possibly
prick.
rescue wild animal control, escort some travelers to and from major trading hubs, shit like that. We try not to be evil. And of course, we search and accumulate as much technology as we can.
I wanted to ask you about something else.
Okay, shoot.
Ooh, butter.
Looking to do a little trading?
Sure, take a look.
Yo, the Enclave is definitely better than what this horrible faction is. Yuck. Even though I do have problems with the Enclave. Okay, no interesting weapons. Okay, that was weird.
Excuse me.
Hey there. Something I can help you with?
The Brotherhood of Nazis. How can I get in? Oh, God.
How can I get in?
Well, obviously we don't let just anyone in. The only reason you made it through the front door is our scouts spotted you a mile away. And
Brotherhood of
raided
Steel
in.
user OP
Next,
main
the
character,
person
true.
Who's been taking out raiders lately. So we turned off the turrets and figured we'd give you an audience. We work on a you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours system here. If you want in, you gotta do something for us first.
The person who made this mod is probably the person who made the mod where it turns all of the Brotherhood of Steel flags into Nazi flags. Oh, fucking Maxon is a big old meanie head to our poor little synth, so therefore he is future Hitler, who is young. Fuck it. Okay, let's go.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
The job is to retrieve a weapon for one of our brothers. As background, we do a fair amount of work transporting traders, and patrons to and from Fusion City. It's a goddamn dangerous job providing transportation through the glowing sea, but it does pay well. One of our crew goes by the name of Grabthar.
Let's go into the glow.
Had entrance to Fusion City after taunting the guards there, and they confiscated his weapons and supplies. Anytech, the security division of Fusion City, never really formally charged Grabthar with anything, but the items they confiscated ended up being sold at one of their public auctions. And one of the items they took was Grabthar's sledgehammer. That weapon has a lot of serious sentimental value to Grabthar since it was given to him by his late brother Warvin right before he died.
I think I've heard enough for now.
Will this get this quest going? No, it won't. Okay, this is going to be very inconsistent with the dialogue.
Hey there. Something I can help you with?
Hopefully I can skip this.
How can I...
Well,
There we go.
we work on a use...
Go ahead. I'm listening.
Alright, this is this.
It's a goddamn dangerous... One of our crew goes...
So we gotta grab a sledgehammer apparently.
One of the... that weapon
Spit it
has-
out, mate. Where?
Get to the point. What do you need?
Took the words
Right.
out of my mouth.
So Anytech holds public auctions every now and then, and that's where they sell...
Oh yeah,
their
Anytech, the
products.
group that I destroyed without
The
even
last
knowing a
one
lot
was
about
the
them.
church in Nantic Banks. Anyway, head over to Nantic Banks to see what you can find out about the auction and track down the sledgehammer. Bring the weapon back to me and we'll see about letting you in the bunker. Deal?
Sure. Why not?
Alright.
Can't believe that wasn't a speech check.
Church on your map.
I know where it is, mate. Don't worry. Alright, we'll go ahead and get the ASVL going, I think.
Weapon against an enemy is another enemy.
Best weapon against an enemy is an ASVL. Alright, so all the CPU is going to be eaten up by the streaming, so the loading screens will probably be a little bit longer than I'm used to. But we'll go ahead and bear with it. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, the UCO is one of the first mods I got too. Very good. Allows you to put ballistic weave on anything. Heaps good. Alright, so this has got a little Cobra saddle on it and it has animations. And yeah, even when you're walking around it has custom animations there, which is nice. Although it doesn't shoot at 900 rounds a minute, which makes me mad. Okay, this is where we need to go, in here. So we gotta find clues. Good, it's giving me stuff to do without a quest marker to follow, which makes it a little bit more interesting, I think. I'll have that duct tape, which I will use on nothing, probably. Auction list. Fusion City lost and found. Saturday auction, inventory, and results. Well, if it was anything here... Okay, there's the clues. Talk to Sam Crawl at the Raider Emporium. Hey, this is a new cell too, by the looks. I hear a Deathclaw. No, it was just a big old super mutant. Wow, who's doing that? There are never this many super mutants around here, are there? There's some. There we go. Wow, there's a lot of enemies around here, actually. Okay, this has to be part of the mod, then. Ooh, I hear a behemoth somewhere. It's Super Mutant Central down here. Luckily for us, the ASVAL is a suppressed weapon, so we can sneak everywhere. They're all fighting Deathclaws, aren't they? Yes, they are. Look at the mythic Deathclaw taking all those bullets. Actually, it's nothing... Owie. Nothing too out of the ordinary for a Deathclaw to take many bullets. Random bloke, how you doing, man? Alright. There can't be too many of these bastards around, could there? But this mod definitely went to the Fusion City DLC school of throwing a bunch of enemies at you to make it interesting, but that's not how you really do it. I mean, it's fun to kill all these enemies, but when you keep piling them on top of me, it comes a little bit tiresome after a bit. Oh, look at the baby swan over there. I am good, although I'm kind of annoyed at Shadow Play and Google in general, because I was originally going to stream this on earlier build of Shadow Play, but Google wouldn't let me in. Which I guess for security purposes fine, but I just couldn't log in, so that was kind of annoying. But I ended up installing the latest version, and the mic isn't terrible in it, so whatever was causing that sort of glitch in the first place, it's fixed now. And I can get real close to the mic and talk really loud. How does the new mic sound, actually? There's a question for you all. I also had a little text app that you'd put like just over your thing. Okay, there's some music happening here. I suppose these people are all just fine about the massive Deathclaw attacks that happen everywhere. Yep, okay, those people would be naked if I didn't have mods making sure that that stuff doesn't happen, so good for me.
Are you the plumber?
I wish. No, I'm Jangles the Moon Monkey, sure.
No, I'm Jangles, the moon monkey.
Yeah, that
Do I
boss.
build settlements? Not really. I used to back on PS3, but PS4 I should say, but now I just have better stuff to do.
Pipes are gonna need replacement. Folks around here are getting fed up about heading outside each time to do their business. Last week,
There's
one
something
of my
creepy about this guy's eyes.
outside take a shit. Then Devil showed up and tore him a new one. Don't get me wrong, I never really liked Joey, but as you can probably imagine, incidents like that aren't particularly good for business.
We're actually gonna have to fix this guy's
Anyways,
pipes.
as you're here, it'll be nice to get this place fully operational. So, you need anything before getting started?
I am looking for something.
Looking for something, and I'm betting you know right where to find it.
Check with Vadeva downstairs. It sells weapons and armor. Also some weird shit. I tried not to ask too many questions. It's worth talking to if it's any good you want defense, but
Vadiwa, hang on, I recognize that.
Stone Cold Killer. You get on his bad side, he won't just kill you, he'll fuck your corpse. And worst part, he won't even cuddle with it afterwards.
Fuck, I hate raiders. Alright, let's get out of
I'm
it.
good for now. Thanks.
See you around.
Also, do you like...
What do you want? We don't need any more trouble around here.
Wow, I'd barely done anything and they're always saying, oh, we don't need any trouble. Wow, really?
Just you and me.
These people are surrounded by death claws and they've got this shit going on? Whatever. That's my immersion shattered already, so that's fun. Also, this is winter gear, I've decided. This is what you'd wear for frost if you were a crazy broad. Well, people with OCD, like me, install so many mods to build with the settlement. Wow, really? A week to... Oh my god, will these NPCs shut up? Took you a week to build castle, I mean, yeah. I did that with the original concrete blocks that you could get, so it looks shit, but whatever. That was back on my PS4 days. I think this guy is a YouTuber who does mods, and basically he tries to do what, fuck, what's that Asian bloke's name? MXR Mods does. Come back here, you prick.
Excuse me.
Hey, sexy bees.
Yeah.
I'm looking around.
He does the same thing as...
You know
What,
right where to
what
find
am I playing? I am playing
Hammer I have.
Enclaves and Outcasts.
Hammer isn't for sale though.
I wonder how cheap this guy
Nothing's
is.
free, I know how it is. 100 caps up front.
Tell you what, there's another weapon I'm trying to acquire. Track it down for me, and I'll trade you the sledgehammer for it.
And I'll throw you in a mod that has... Never mind. What are we going to do? Whatever.
Okay, I'm listening.
The weapon I'm looking for is a dildo bat. About a month
Yeah,
ago,
the
this guy
clickbait
was
guy.
desperate for caps and pawn off a bunch of stuff. It was mostly low-value stuff, so I didn't think
Chucks
that
half-naked
dildo bat
girls
killed
in
me.
his... Well,
So
not
I
even
decided to
half-naked,
find a
basically.
way to a couple days
Fully
later, another
naked
couple
except
comes
tiny
along with
little
a bat.
bits of,
Of course, I asked him why on earth would he want to buy a dildo
let's
bat?
say, reproductive
He said because
organ
it was
skin is
it
covered.
I asked him what the map was too, and after some
I would say
conversation,
half-naked, but
I
I think I kind of do that too, whoops.
if we could find
I don't
a
try to
that
sell
would
my
be
content
successful
on that, but
operation.
whatever.
So what do you think? Are you up for tracking down that dildo bat?
This is fucking retarded. I wish I could pass this, but I have to do this, don't I?
I guess.
The guy I sold the bat to lives in a bus just north of Fort Hagen, Red Rocket. Good luck out there.
Well, I'm quick saving just so I can... From one YouTuber to another, mate. Nope, he's essential. Great. Disclaimer. I don't want to actually kill Vediwa in real life. Maybe. Let's just go.
I'm surprised no one's tried starting making movies again.
What the hell gang you with anyway?
I am with the operators. And... yeah, maybe with the actually, no, I slaughtered them all, didn't I? How good is that music? That royalty-free club music that you wouldn't even hear in an 80s bar. Anyway, moving on. I think the ASVL's had a good time to shine. We Are Minutemen Clothes mod? No, I haven't tried that. Let's go over to sniper rifle. I mean, sniper rifle, not knife. Okay, so usually there's a bunch of ghouls sitting out here. Yep, of course. We'll make short work of these dudes. We've got the sniper effect on this particular sniper rifle, so we get extra sneak attack critical damage, and also bad fucking hitboxes. Thank you, Bethesda. Murder. Actually, it's not murder. They're kind of monsters. They low-key deserve being killed on sight. Feral ghouls. I don't care what you say. Nah, screw it. If they're gonna chase, they'll chase. Now, I'm not sure whether this mod actually brings you to many new cells at all, or whether it actually just makes you go around in the vanilla wasteland doing things. I don't recognize this place. Maybe it's something to do with the quest here. It's locked from this side, so we have to go... yeah, feral kill on sight, yeah. No, you can't be too mean to ferals because ferals are people too. Says the idiot who plays Fallout 4. What do normies don't like the Brotherhood of Steel? Hey, what are you shooting at? Oh, Corsa. Okay, that makes sense.
Tango down.
Okay, that makes...
Constitutes fall be a lesson to anyone who'd risk tampering with our humanity.
yeah, listen to
We
that.
have liberated the Commonwealth, but our job is far from over.
These lads know what they're doing. Yeah, if it's a normal ghoul, stay away from them because for all we know, they could just turn like that. Also, they'd smell fucking horrendous because they're basically rotting corpses that are walking. You think about that in The Walking Dead, how they'd smell exactly like that, just like a rotting corpse. It'd be terrible. And then some people fucking romance him. Why? He's a junky fucking walking corpse, man. Fuck that shit. It's getting a little bit sweary here. I'm not even drinking. Okay, what have we got in here? Bust for clues. This stim pack has his DNA on it. No, just a note. Yeah, but Hancock has limbs falling off at every turn. What happens if he's falls off when you're... Gag gift, I got you. Okay, this is just monotonous stuff. I get it, I get it. Who's shooting there? Do we have a bunch of settlers? What? Another one of these dudes? Disgruntled scavenger. Why are you disgruntled? Why are you shooting me? Doggo, go away. Look at it, listen to the dudes stomping around. They make so much noise when they walk. Also, that was a collateral. Did y'all see that? I'm gonna send that to FaZe and they'll surely let me in. I hit the car and blew him up that way. That was totally intentional, by the way. You know what? I don't think the sniper is that good. We'll go to the M10. Oh, listen to the sound of that. Beautiful. Beautiful. And that reload. Slick. Look, another nameless person I get to slaughter. Maybe the note would have explained why there are people around there doing that, but why break up the pace of this lightning fast action to read? Nah, he'll die. Here he goes. Alrighty. Go down the stairs. This is a good reuse of Fort Hagen, actually. I mean, you don't go here a lot, only for that dude who steals your baby and shit. Wilson, I'm sorry. Okay, what's the bet? I need to find another note. Oh no, I've lost my thing. I've lost... Okay, there's the note, don't worry. Steve, where the fuck are you? I killed that Will dude for you to get the treasure map hidden in the dildo bat. Okay, that's why he wants it. Also, dildo bat, XD, funny.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
You really want to do this, Synth? Also, that armor is nice and clean.
Victim of violence.
Come on, reload. I like how the most technologically advanced faction has the worst energy weapons in the game. Like, what are they even doing? Also, stop that, Synth. I'm starting to regret my decision to take the M10. I think I would have performed better with just a regular combat rifle. Also, where are these dudes coming from? Let's stab them. Why not? That works. That works really well. Really well. Are we done, game? Well, there's still combat music on, but whatever. Yeah, because the synths do that double hit and it staggers you all the time, so it's hard to get the melee going. Like that! God damn you, synth. Stabby. Heh. That's alright, we can use the overpowered nature of Blitz to kill these people. These are all rogue synths, okay. This would have to be sort of what faction you choose would come to get you, right? Because if I was at the Institute, I could have walked out of here no problem. So I really have no idea. Unless they're evil by default, they're just rogue from the Institute itself. But who reprogrammed them? Bloody blood bug. Yucky. How close are we? Don't have to fast travel. Oh, another checkpoint to defend. What have we got up against now? Just a bunch of raiders. No problem, game. We'll just cut them down as soon as they show up. They made melee nice and balanced in this game, and by that I mean bloody hell, it's really powerful. Alright, so we're going to take one of these elevators up. Are you? Alright, we'll go back to the ASVAL, I think. Unsubscribe for that aim. Yep, this thing does alright. Looks like I've managed to aggro all the people up top, so it's going to be a good shitstorm to walk into as soon as we get up there. There we go. Yeah, sneak attack crits to win 12 damage. All in a day's work. Alright, we shouldn't have any problem killing these low-level gunners. I mean, I was prepared to fight Gunners Plaza with this type of loadout. Also, you've just lasered that wall really badly, Assaultron. It'd kind of be nice if every location sort of scaled to your level. Should have stayed in bed as I die instantly from being shot. This thing only fires 38 specials, by the way, so... yeah, it's a little bit overpowered, I'd say. Considering the pipe weapons do much less. But anyway, we'll move on. What weapon do I use? What do you mean? Like normally? Good thing you got up right as I was about to kill you, mate. Really? Okay, that's a thing. That's putrid, whatever. Of course this dude wants it back. He's probably going to do unspeakable things to himself. You're new? What are you doing here? These people just show up out of nowhere. I think they did. I'm being played here. Also a gunner sergeant. Oh, they're calling in the big guns now. That one's using a new Vegas weapon. It's hard to be threatening when you're hitting me with a baton. Alright, that one was messing around though. Bloody hell. Miniguns do nothing. Oh, the assault rifle I'm using right now, this is the ASVAL. You can download it if you're playing Xbox, which I assume you are playing on because that's your avatar. So it's called 9x19mm project or whatever. So yeah. Melee plus VATS is OP, yeah. Yep. It's definitely a cut above what it... oh, no pun intended there, but definitely a cut above what it was in the last games. And I'm really lucky I equipped 2 little acrobats pieces there, because that would have been death. I am so tanky that this is... not even the game recognizes as actual combat. If you're using Xbox though, I don't think anything with script extender would... no, I think you could get the custom reloads on this thing. It's just that if you require script extender, that's something the Xbox can't do. Look at that little thing stomping around. Oh. gonna say, where are all the Mirelurks? And there they were. See, the Fallout monsters have really good potential of being sort of a horror element type thing, but you just shoot them and they die, and they're so easy to kill. Let's get up in the water here. So you never quite feel frightened of any Fallout creatures whatsoever. But what do? You're scared that mods will break your game? Oh, is that because people put mods on that brick your console? I think you can trust the ones that have high download rates and high ratings and, you know. Because you are missing out on quite a bit if you don't play with mods with Fallout. I mean, many people get the game just to play with mods in and of itself. Alright, let's give this weirdo his fucking dildo stick and we'll hopefully get on with this quest.
Word going round is DB Tech got cleared out.
Welcome back. I see you got the bat. Any trouble finding it?
It was
Fuck
a
it.
cakewalk. No problem at all.
I'm looking at any opportunity to insult this guy.
Whatever you wanted. Also, you can keep the dildo bat. I only needed it for the map.
No, you can have it, mate. Fucking hell.
Gotta be an evidence somewhere.
Let's just leave that behind, and yep, that never happened. Next quest, pimpin' ain't easy. Oh no. Something tells me I should have sort of played this through before I opened this up. Well, let's see what this thing entails for us. Talk to Sam Cruel. Okay, this is a Raider side quest. You know what? We'll get this side quest done, why not? They might have some cool rewards, hopefully. I mean, emphasis on might. Only problem is we have to listen to that guy blabber on a few times more. Nice use of Raider dialogue there. You don't actually hear that too often.
It's abundantly clear to me that you're no fucking bummer. Normally I'd have you killed for lying to me. However, I've got a bit of an errand I need to perform, but I need an extra pair of hands.
This guy is the most unthreatening Raider I've ever talked to. Whatever.
Got my attention.
There's a rival gang, the Back Bay Players. They run a prostitution ring south of the river along Commonwealth Avenue, just northeast of Diamond City. Since this bar opened, the players have been unhappy that
Now, I'm not sure how many mods I've got.
seems like they wanted to send
At one point I had one, over 100, but I'm not sure now. I just deleted a few to clear disk space.
I set up a time for the exchange, but of course it's a setup. The players have no intention of honoring the deal, so I have no intention of paying.
No, you don't lose achievements when you install mods. It just stops you from being able to get them. So if you start a new character without mods enabled, yeah, my hentai girl's got that covered. I feel even more dirty for saying that again. Did somebody say gunners?
I'll kick their asses for you.
Achievements is just a stupid thing that they have console children do just to make them feel achieved about a game or something, because, you know, actually playing the game and getting the in-game rewards isn't good enough for some people. Also, I guess bragging rights. Wow, this is a sledgehammer. It's just a sledgehammer. I thought there'd be some sort of cool little effect on it or some sort of cool mesh, but it's just a sledgehammer. I could have walked out, gone to a weapons workbench and made one, I suppose, and gave it to him. Yeah, mate, it's your fucking sledgehammer, and quest solved. Let's go find some remnants. Exchange location. So I'm not really paying attention to what that dickhead had to say, but exchange location has some, what's it called? Implications to it. No, you won't remove any achievements from installing mods. It just stops you from getting them. If don't worry, if the mods don't work, the bloody downloaders fucking let you know about it. Down ratings, hate mail, all that stuff. Although I've got it pretty lightly in the past. Some dickhead said, "Oh, you should delete your mod because it doesn't do exactly what you say." It's like, shut up, cunt. Alright, looks like we're headed to the roof. Fine. I know the way. Or do I? Hang on, no, not the building that I expected us to be. But there's this thing. I was about to call it scaffolding, but that's not what it is. Fire escape? Is that what you call these things? Possibly. And I fell through the floor like a moron. We can edit that out, right? Right? Alright. What the hell? Okay. Yep, okay. Go home.
Thanks a lot. Thought I was gonna die back there.
I don't care.
Excuse me. Thanks a lot. I'm getting out of here.
I don't ever want to see you go back in that place, alright? Ditch your life of prostitution and... Where's that music coming from? Have I gone mad? Yeah, I've tried the Eli collection of armor mods. And, whatever. They're alright, I suppose. I'll give it that much. Okay, I have no idea where this bloody music is coming from. Like, maybe if I read the note. Huggy Bear's note, remember that one. Seriously, pimps get no respect these days. Anyone can rob a caravan or sell chems. Being a pimp is a whole other thing. I don't care. Being a pimp is bad. You gotta be joking, you know? Yeah, you're right. You gotta be fucking joking, mate. I have zero reservations about killing pimps. Also, they talk exactly like raiders, so they're no different from them. They're just wearing funky clothes. Ugh, why? Alright, we'll crit him through the wall. Wow, that sucked. Do I have any grenades on me? I don't think I do. I hope this music stops as soon as I kill these people. Wow. Where did you get to? Hang on, there's a ghoul over there. I wanna see this dude get torn up by ghouls. Oh, there he is. Don't think a normal feral ghoul is gonna cut it. Also, I hope you're all enjoying the royalty-free pimp music. Yeah, that's a thing. Eternus or Wounding Gatling Laser? Wounding Gatling Laser. Although Eternus is nice for infinite ammo, I suppose. Alright, let's get close and personal with these pimps, shall we? Stab. That works. Very well. I think the music's over. I've outlasted the music. I didn't go mad. Also, ambushes. Enclave! Holy shit! Here we go. Here we go. We're moved on from pimps and prostitutes to Enclave Remnants. Yay! Finally getting somewhere. Oh, nice. They're using plasma throwers. No wonder I'm getting mashed here. Good thing I'm wearing protective yoga pants. Oh, wait, none of that. Okay, something's happening out here. Emergency stim pack. There we go. That was close. Oh, you know what? I think I'm about to retire the M1014. She's not doing it for me at this point. I might have to make her explosive for her to be viable. Okay, that works. Enclave note. Nice. Okay, something tells me that the M1014's not doing it. That's working much better, actually. How'd you get up there, mate? That has to be an Enclave vertibird, I think. Look at that action point usage. That'll refill my crits right away. Yeah, here we go. Just a bunch of reprobate raiders. Easily taken care of. Also, they all decided to throw grenades at once. That sometimes happens, actually. There we go. Kill that one. Catch you later, my hentai girl, who's having dinner with his GF. You should tell her that's your username on YouTube, and then tell me what her reaction is, because that'd be funny. Anyway, moving on. Looks like we've taken out all the ambush and we are now in the clear. Time to fast travel away from this. Okay, Enclave, no, fine, whatever. E-N, E-A, E-N, there it is. Take possession of the plasma weapons and deliver them to Colonel Clink at the border. No more fuck-ups. That's how you do notes, just nice and simple. Not this whole backstory bullcrap. Ain't got no time for that. Oh, hell no! Okay, never mind. I thought these mannequins was real, but they isn't. Alright, what does this quest want of me now? Return to Sam. Oh, here we are. So we've got to go back to the quest giver, apparently. Whatever, can do that. How am I sounding? Is the new mic make me sound better? Or is my voice just as gravely as it was before?
Ghosts aren't real. Everybody knows that.
What's that got to do with anything?
Gotta be in it for something.
Alright, let's talk to
Hey
this
there.
bloke once again.
Ah, glad to see you made it back. So, any problems dealing with the players?
Well, there was a bunch of dead people who shouldn't be alive, that ambushed me.
Turned out to be fun.
Excellent. Looks like I chose the right person for the job. It'd be nice to have some proper hoes around here again. And the guns. Can't wait to swap out these shitty pipe weapons for some real weaponry. Here you go. Your payment. Just as promised. Just more where that came from, if you think you can handle it.
Let's see what kind of jobs he's got for us.
Alright, well, so it's clear to me that I'm out of your league, but I'm willing to make an exception, so wanna fuck?
Did you just... no, we're not doing this.
What the hell gang you with anyway?
Why? Why did an NPC just ask me if I want to fuck them? This mod, man. This mod. Well, at least it's daytime now. Let's get back to the real topic at hand. He might have had a few extra side quests on him, but I don't know. I don't feel like having sex with a raider, says the sole survivor. And why should they? Raiders are scumbags. Same goes for that dude in Nuka World. What's his name? Cold Porter? I can't remember his name. Porter Gage, that's it. He's a scumbag raider. Alright, let's see what Captain Brotherhood of Nazis has to say.
Look who's back. Any problems retrieving the sledgehammer?
Nope. No problem whatsoever.
Alright. Looks like it's mojito time. Here's a keycard to access the bunker. Have a look around, make yourself at home. Feel free to use the supplies in the workbenches. If you want a little more history about our order, you can check out the terminals in our research library.
No way to pick this.
That's not actual ammo, it's all just static meshes there, so too bad I can't pick all that stuff up, whatever. Jesse Porter. I've got to actually highlight that quest, don't I? Yes, yes I do. Here we are.
Excuse me.
Welcome to our headquarters. I'm Jesse. Pleasure to meet you.
I found the remains of some Brotherhood soldiers. East of here, near Malden. Can you tell me about them?
That was likely Recon Squad Artemis. In 2284, about a year after our group left DC Brotherhood, Elder Maxon sent a 7-person recon team to the Commonwealth led by Paladin Brandis. The official purpose of the mission was to gather information and technology from the Commonwealth.
Here's a stinger.
But unofficially, they were also here to search for us. Our group didn't leave the Brotherhood of Steel on the best of terms. When our intel uncovered that a recon team had been sent after us, we had a choice. We could try to turn Paladin Brandis and his recon team over to our side, or we could ensure that his mission to the Commonwealth failed. We knew Brandis would be loyal to Maxon's way of thinking, so the safest course of action was to sabotage his team's mission.
Oh, come on. Fuck these guys.
Brandis directly, so we tipped off
They
some
killed all
guys
of Dance's friends. Man, I should just get Dance with me and kill these bastards right here, right now.
You've betrayed the Brotherhood of Steel.
Fuck yeah.
That's unforgivable.
And you say that with a
understand,
smile.
Recon.
Thank you, game.
But follow
That
the
makes
chain of
perfect
documents.
sense.
If Recon Team Artemis had succeeded, the Brotherhood of Steel would have sent even more soldiers to the Commonwealth.
Have you ever heard of the
Soldiers
Pridwood,
with
mate?
Food and water and certain other desires satisfied. And make no mistake, the Brotherhood, under Arthur Maxon, feels entitled to take whatever they want. But at whose expense? You know where the fusion power plant that powers the Brotherhood's airship came from?
Can
They
someone
stole it
catch
from
me up
Rivet
on
City.
this? Okay,
The
well,
power plant made Rivet City uninhabitable and displaced everyone who lived
I
there.
just got in here, so this guy's explaining how the recon team led by Brandis,
What's
which...
the real difference between a raider and a Brotherhood soldier who demands tribute from local residents?
Hold on, I'll let him stop
The
talking.
Brotherhood of Steel may view themselves as liberators, but the people of the Commonwealth don't see it that way. What we did to Recon Team Artemis may have been cutthroat, but ultimately, it saved lives.
Okay, so I'll explain it now. We just got in. We had to do a couple of side quests to get in, including retrieving a fucking dildo weapon for some dude. And then I got asked for sex from raiders, so that was strange. And then we got the sledgehammer the dude wanted us to grab, so we come in here. And this guy just explained how he sabotaged Brandis's mission, Paladin Brandis's mission in the Commonwealth to make sure the Brotherhood don't show up in more numbers, and that's yeah. I think the person who made this mod was like, no, I don't like the Brotherhood being big meanie heads. I wish they were the way they were back in Fallout 3 and just have made this whole faction just like, nah, Maxon is a Nazi. He's a Nazi Brotherhood of Steel. Let's make our own group and you're not invited. So, as soon as I get a chance to join the Enclave, which hopefully I do, I'm going to join them. Even though the American government sort of brought the war on the people and the sole survivor was a direct victim of that, but whatever.
Why did you leave the Brotherhood in the first place?
I actually asked that question to the other dude before.
4 years ago, Arthur Maxon, who was only 16
Here we go,
years
he's
old,
gonna drop the
was
Nazi and
appointed
Hitler bomb.
founder of the DC Brotherhood.
I'm calling it now.
Maxon was a puppet who had the right last name and agreed to follow the traditional policy of the West Coast Brotherhood. His appointment as elder primarily served to reintegrate the group known as the Brotherhood Outcast.
That was a good thing,
Within a
dickhead.
couple of months, the Brotherhood's power armor colors changed from the traditional silver and blue over to the black and red colors the Brotherhood Outcasts wore. Then the flag changed, and officially the mission of the DC Brotherhood became solely to acquire and preserve pre-war tech.
Which is what they were there to do in the first place.
This wasn't reintegration, it was a coup. Those of us loyal to the philosophy of Owen Lyons had become the minority. We were the outcasts now.
Although I think it's a good thing, like a good little bit of law that those that were still loyal to Lions have buggered off and now they're here.
The Brotherhood has sent recon teams to the Commonwealth before, right?
Yes, Finley, who you've already met, led the first Brotherhood recon team into the Commonwealth in 2280. The intel that Finley obtained during that first recon mission was essential to our group's relocation to the Commonwealth in 2283.
I don't remember Finley. Was that the dude's name?
I want to ask you about something else.
Sure, go ahead.
What do you need help with?
Word is,
There we
you
go.
could use someone with your combat and tracking skills. So let me ask you something. What do you know about the Gunners?
What do I know about the Gunners? Well, let me tell you.
Gunners are human scum that don't deserve to live.
I suppose that's one way of looking at it. We've been doing recon on the Gunners, trying to understand how they got access to Vertibird's power armor and plasma weapons.
You don't have to do that. You just go in there and kill them. Is that hard?
They had access to that kind of advanced equipment and weaponry. We don't know how the Gunners can afford all these high-tech gadgets just from doing mercenary work.
That is a good
The
point.
Commonwealth is dirt poor, and the major settlements have their own security forces. So who's paying the Gunners? We also
They've
can't
got
figure out
operations
exactly
all the way
sequence
outside of the
major trading
Commonwealth, so
hub
that
and
probably
shut
explains
down.
it.
If they didn't want to control trade through the city, what was the point of taking it? And more importantly, what's keeping the Gunners from capturing the other major hubs like Diamond City? So we've been mapping out their bases, trying to figure out where their real HQ is.
Gunners
We
Plaza.
tracked some Gunner soldiers to a suspicious-looking bunker on the southern part of Lake Cockatoo.
No, Gunners Plaza. Listen closely, mate. Gunners Plaza. You follow?
Is to infiltrate the base and retrieve any intel you can on what the Gunners are up to and who's funding them. It's a high-risk mission, but it could provide the break we've been looking for. Are you on board?
Yeah, sounds like fun.
Great. I'll mark the location on the map. The bunker is well guarded, so you'll want to take some backup with you. Talk to Ash before you head out. He's a good soldier to have along on a mission like this.
No, I'm not running with companions. I love my Lone Wanderer perk too much. Wow, really?
Institute crow things around, you know? The ones they used to spy on us?
Why is that a thing?
There's no such thing as a fair fight. Only ones where you win. Hey, you ready to go fuck some shit up?
No.
Gonna pass. You're not really my type.
No problem. I'll be here if you decide you need some backup.
Yes, we don't have to take him with us. Great, good.
I wasn't always a soldier. I used to move around, live off bounties and odd jobs.
We were sweeping an old
Too
petrol
bad
station
these
and
guys
burning
can't
barrels
afford
full of
shirts for their
Minigun turned them into
mechanics
hamburgers.
or whatever that chick was supposed to be. No, they're the stairs.
Have you ever seen a mutie up close? Man, they're ugly.
What have we got in here? Your auto sell your stuff trunk. Really? Let's see. Huh, that's neat. This is the kind of content creation I want to see in Fallout 5. Alright, let's go to not Gunners Plaza, where Gunners HQ are. Just outside the glowing sea. Fine, we'll go to this place, which is less horribly radiated than the place right next to it. Possibly crawling with super mutants, but we'll see. No crashes so far, which is good. Let's go over to Rhino 2, why not? Need to rip him a new one. No one around here. Probably not necessary to have this if there's only going to be red roaches and a couple of small turrets attacking me. Unless this is going to be a new little cell here, we'll see. I hear a Deathclaw in the background somewhere. As far as I know, there's no Deathclaw monsters around here, so hopefully it isn't going to be one of those dudes. Man, the ASVL is so good. I don't think those turrets are done properly because none of those turrets have attacked me yet. To the leg, mate. There's a Deathclaw that was yelling before. Fine. Oh, it's only a basic one. Yep, this is a new cell. Let's see what we've got inside. Isn't the discovery exciting? Things that have never been seen before unless you've seen a previous playthrough or have played this yourself.
You are trespassing. Leave now, and you will not be harmed. This is your first and final warning.
Nice.
Okay, I feel like that stuff's kind of important, so I'm glad I managed to do that. Also, this is some Fallout 1 music here. Nice, I like this. Just some stuff. What is this? Okay, no, nothing there. Just a skill magazine, but can't pick it up, mate.
Wrong move.
Oh no, whatever will I do? Wow, they're everywhere. Okay, these are all not laser turret, that's fine. What modded weapons do I have? Hold on, as soon as this VATS thing is done, I can show ya. Good old gun foo. Ooh, that seems terrific. Okay, what else are we missing? There we go, all clear. So for the rifle, I've got the ASVL, which is a really cool weapon. You can get this if you're on PC or Xbox. Next is the Glock, which is a little pistol, so that's kind of cool. And next up is the Rhino 2 from my Ratchet & Clank DLC things, or mod thing, so yeah. And the sniper rifle from Fallout New Vegas with a few enhancements to its damage. Stabby knife from Nuka World with the instigating effect as well as wounding too. And the M1014. Okay, so we need to go down.
Impressive. Increasing difficulty. Would you prefer that your corpse be used for research and experimentation, or fed to the dogs? Engaging the Zoltrons. Thank you for visiting, and please enjoy your final moments.
Notorious Mr. Gutsy. That's a nice reference. Wow, he went down like a pussy, didn't he? Okay, these robots are nothing. They are piss weak, mate. Piss weak! And since we've got 2 acrobat legs on, we can just jump around. Even the sentry bots are nice and squishy. Alright, what else have we got around here? I hear an Assaultron. It's charging up its laser somewhere. There it is. Alright, one more up there. I think that might be a turret, so we should be fine. Let's see what this terminal has for us. As the remnants of the pre-war government, we, along with the survivors of certain vaults built by Vault-Tec, are the last known bastion of pure, unmutated humanity. Okay, so preserve purity of human race, blah blah blah. Fine. Standard Enclave stuff if you're familiar with that. And we'll leave that turret there all alone, so it can go mad in its solitariness? Solitude, that's it. So, oh really? It's gonna do that? Fine. Okay.
Congratulations. You are being escalated to second-tier security assistance. Please hold, and someone will be...
Oh, this is the dogs that the robot was referring to. Didn't last very long, mind. Also, what the hell was it eating this whole time? Oh wait, no, I forgot four ghouls don't have to eat. Because that makes sense. Thanks, Todd. That must be the terminal through here. Let's have a look. Intruder alert. Alright, that has to be the door, right? These are not very perceptive dogs. How's this? I am an anonymous hacker. There we go. That's better. I am the best at hacking. Mission objectives. Kill everybody who's not making the Commonwealth great again. Oh, bloody hell. The original plan of our DC counterparts to neutralize a subset of population with mutated genes is no longer feasible. Alright, so I'm piecing this together. The Enclave is paying the gunners. Let's see if it confirms it here. Batch of super soldiers in that Vault 75. Yeah, okay, so according to this, the Enclave are behind the gunners, so there you go.
Terminal's gotta be somewhere.
Yeah, terminal's gotta be right in front of me, mate. That's better. There you are. About time you showed up. I feel like some of the pathing of these monsters is not going very well. Supply cupboard, yay. Actual 10mm pistols rather than just props. That's nice. So I'm guessing we need to go further down. This way, perhaps. Ooh, FEV, that's. As the music changes to that, it's a pretty good change. Pretty appropriate time to change. Oh, wow, I didn't even notice this dude here. It'd be cool if they actually recorded voices of the soldiers rather than... Okay, you just spawned right in front of me. God damn it. Ooh, lab access terminal. What's happening in here?
I'm in.
There we go. Okay, the bag locks always take ages to open. That's fine. I meant to take the jet. Oh, that's a clusterfuck of enclave here. Come here. There we go. Oh, they've got all invisible on me, and I didn't finish that dude off. Whoops. Oh well. Oh, they're shooting settlers now. What the hell, man? Also, that one looked like Nora. Are you Nora? Okay, it's not gonna flip over for me. Okay, so I need to go back in there, which I was already in, but... There we go. Very good. Ooh, M1014. Not sure who said that, but whatever. DC modified FEV. From the Raven Rock lab, heavily modified substrain of forced evolutionary virus. John Henry Eden. Yep, we all know about this if you've played Fallout 3. Does not target those who are pure humans without DNA damage caused by radiation. Upon investigation, Eden's FEV strain indiscriminately targets and exterminates super mutants, ghouls, and all other mutated creatures, and generally anything that has been at all affected by the Wasteland mutation. Okay, that's nice. Commonwealth FEV. Impractical for use in the Commonwealth for two primary reasons. Doesn't have a public water delivery mechanism similar to Project Purity. Targeting impure humans is no longer a desired outcome. So for some reason they've changed their little goals and objectives. Whatever. I feel like a lot of these dudes should be aggroed a lot more if there's... I think what the game does is it spawns them in. Also, that guy was wearing an Institute thing. Alright, so we've leveled up here, so that's nice. But this one's only got a ripper, so we can spray it down from up here with relative safety. And here goes down too, so... probably the way to go is jumping down here. Looks like I'm in the mess hall of some description. Although, since that enemy just spawned out of nowhere, looks like that's the way to go. I feel like I'm not seeing these enclave before they show up. At least not down on the compass here. So, showers. What kind of things will I find in here? Whoops. Broke safety... no. bobby pin on that.
Sweet.
In before fine people actually showering, right? Yep, of course. Ha, that one's wearing a towel. At least she's a little bit more prepared than the rest. Yep, more people wearing towels. Wait, was that a resident? Okay. So I'm killing civilians here, so that's good. Committing war crimes, whatever, that's fine.
There you are, you little bitch. Disappearing act. Huh?
This place is a little bit maze-like. Got dudes spawning around every corner. This room looks new though. Let's hope not to see this trip at Ali Fillmore. Could you fill me in on that? I'm not sure what you mean. Unless it's just a new meme that I'm not aware of. Alright. Surely this is the way to go, right? Yes? I just jump down here. Someone's got a Gauss rifle. Oh right, I must have just missed this door earlier. Fine, whatever. This is where they get all the fluffy towels from.
Where'd that little bitch go?
Preston's business plan. Excuse me? Agent Garvey Intel log. Oh, they're not gonna pull this shit on us, are they? Really? Okay, so Preston Garvey is actually evil, blah blah blah, fine, whatever. He's working for the Gunners because he survived it and somehow... Oh, from... Oh yeah, shit, I remember that now, yeah, I can't believe I forgot that. I mean, maybe I was suppressing the memory out of... Ugh. No, I don't think we'll be seeing her again, which is good. I am thankful for that. There was Captain shoot the Gauss rifle into a wall. Now just gotta find a way out of this place. This way, probably. Don't have to kill everyone here, I suppose. No, this is not the way. Maybe go through the central corridor here. If the modders here had sort of some weird tastes. Like, oh yeah, I'm finding you in the shower. That door's not functional. This door's not functional. Research department, that is not the way we're meant to go. Oh yeah, I love finding girls in the shower and the toilets when they're wearing a towel. Yeah, that makes me feel good. Alright, of course. And around here. Okay, so you're meant to go through the showers anyway. That wasn't just some sort of weird detour that you'd take for all the weird people who... Never mind. Okay, where are we into next? Hey, looks like a molecular relay. Maybe I should turn my light off so I can be more stealthy. Einstein was wrong. Teleportation exploits the way entangled particles acquire... Okay, this is just science fiction mumbo-jumbo, whatever. Size matters not. XD Yoda fucking reference. Doobie indeed, sure, whatever. Was successful in teleporting a large box of sugar bombs from the workshop to the lab. Tasted just fine after opening the box on the other side. More teleportation stuff. Fine, whatever. Hey, finally, Enclave. Power armor dudes. They're up above me, aren't they? Missile launchers. Can I just rob this power armor right now? Oh, it'd be bad. They're not even keeping it in tip-top nick. What is this? But Enclave are finally looking like Enclave. There we go. More turrets blind firing into walls. Where's that turret? There it is. I think there's a deadlier turret they could have used to make this DLC more difficult. There's the one that's like a Gatling laser that pretty much destroys you. Especially if you're a low level. Even with power armor, it used to disintegrate you in a couple of shots if you're low enough level. They should have used that turret. It's much superior to what they have now. Still liking that Fallout 1 music. It's all nice and atmospheric. Yep, this DLC has just spawned a bunch of enemies for me to kill in because things! Excitement! Alright, what have we got now? Oh, wait a second, did they explain why all this teleporting stuff is happening because the terminal said they could? Well, I don't buy it. Ooh, VATS is inconsistent today. Come out, would ya? That goes... That is a terrible bit of cover, mate. That is not the way, apparently. Nice caravan shotgun.
What the? Get some!
Good thing these people didn't hear all the ruckus that was outside. Okay, I think I just heard something open. Oh, the cells. What's in here? Just some dude in a suit. Who's that? Where? Vault-Tec spy. Stream might be a little out of sync. If I alt-tab out, it might actually fix it. Hold on. Pause it, then re-enable it. I don't know. Change the quality of the stream. That might help. Okay, so where have we got ourselves to now? Another lore terminal. This thing advances its plot by making you read things. What is this? Vault-Tec operative who wasn't in a state of decomposition even though we're finding him possibly years after he's been shoved in there. 3 weeks of interrogation uncovered very little regarding the locations of Vault-Tec's bunker. He would taunt us even if you found it. Even if I knew where it was, you still couldn't get in. So they want in a vault. For some reason. Fine, whatever. Let's activate this next quest here. Vault-Tec Regional HQ. I'm going to find Enclave in there because they've picked up the same leads and want to go that way. Also, nice Skyrim door. That works out very well indeed. Alright, let's get a quick fast travel here. Stare at yet another loading screen. And off we go. Okie dokie. Let's go in Vault-Tec Regional HQ and find a bunch of gunners sitting around inside, just waiting for me. Put on auto run there for a second. Didn't mean to do that. There we go. Search for the Vault-Tec Regional HQ basement for clues. So the basement we got to get to. Can't remember whether I've already been in this particular cell in this playthrough, because if I have, I'd be able to take the elevator straight to the basement, which I might have already. No ghouls. This is not a building I regularly go into. So this looks like a place where they build sort of Vault-Tec things. Maybe on this terminal.
Got it.
I am anonymous. I didn't open it? That's better. Oh, okay, that just takes me straight outside. That was worth it. And as the music changes, we're out back into Boston. Anytime you'd like to fade in, game. Thank you. And straight back in. Alrighty, what have we got here now? Maybe this is the place? Yep, okay. I was staring at it this entire time. So, the Vault-Tec access cards that were supposed to arrive today from Vault-Tec National HQ were mistakenly shipped to Mr. Davidson's personal residence at Leighton Towers rather than to his office here. So, let's go there, I suppose. Which means, guess what? Another loading screen. Hell yeah. Leighton Towers. I think I know where that is. Man, my memory of where the things are in the main Boston city is a little bit hazy. Luckily for me, the game will direct us right there. That was not where I expected it to be, but whatever, I'll take it. Let's whip out the little Glock again. It's a dude over there. Missed him. My aim is great. Let's get some crits back on you. There we go. Just a Brotherhood vertibird, which is nice. Usually there's a bunch of raiders that spawn around here, so the vertibird fights them and you get to sort of participate in that, but I don't feel like getting involved, so we'll move on. Concentrated fire gets you there eventually. I almost got all our crits back. We'll just take him out in real time now. Alrighty, what have we got here? Oh, I forgot to level up. What should I take? That one, I reckon. Just make hacking a little bit quicker. looks like this is the right place. We just need to get up here. Still higher up. So this is one of the more underused sort of apartment locations in Fallout 4, so I'm glad that the modders here are choosing to use decently underutilized cells here. Don't even have to kill these raiders, we'll just move on.
Over here! Someone's out there!
Glock making short work of these dudes, very nice. And I think this is all... hang on. This is a place, is it a shopping center down the bottom? Dunno.
Think you can hide?
Yes.
Shit. Awesome.
Look how heavy the fog is in this room.
I'll be over soon.
Oh, too low, too low. Looks like we're taking the stairs. Here they are. Good thing that all the game can throw at me is just basic raiders. One more flight. Okay, of course it wouldn't let us do that. Ah, yeah. So just up here. I remember there was a turret somewhere. Maybe I'm thinking of another